What's going on, everybody? We are live officially. I had some technical difficulties in the beginning, but now we're here and I'm absolutely freaking excited. So, who I am clearly I'm Jasmine Johnson. You're here on my page, and somewhere I don't know how you found me. Maybe it was on Facebook. Maybe you found my blog. Maybe somebody sent you here because they were thinking about you. Either way, I'm going to give you some massive, massive value. And this is all for free out of the kindness of my heart. This is stuff that I'm able to charge people, $200 to $500 to $1,000 for. So you're going to get it all for free. So don't fret. It's cool. And if you're on my Next Level Mastermind team, go ahead and comment on my timeline or let me know in my inbox that you can see me clear and that you're pumped up and excited for this training. And you know what? It's so crazy because I watched a training just like this about a year ago. And I was watching a person. They were just like, just like you are watching me here. And it completely revolutionized my business. Like it just took it from nothing, right, and just skyrocket just like that. And I believe the same thing can happen to you as you're listening and you're watching this all the way to the end and you're applying what I'm teaching you and telling you. And it's a really cool thing what happens, what starts to shift, even if you heard some things a few times, right? And the viewers are going up. It's super crazy right now. I used to think when people say that they were kidding, but their the viewers really going up. It's crazy. But literally, you're going to be able to take this stuff, right? And it's so simplistic that you're going to be able to take it and apply it now, okay? And what I need you to do is grab a pen and paper and be ready for this because I have an actual presentation for you, and it's really cool. Now, it's crazy because you may say, who am I? Why should I listen to you? And I'm going to get into that in a second, and you're going to be blown away, okay? Because it's not about the age, right? And it's not necessarily about the matter of how much time you've been in business, right? Because all you need is a simple shift to get unstuck. There's a lot of people who are really stuck in their business. They've been building one for quite some time. Maybe it's been, 6 months, a year and a half, 2 years without seeing any results. Or maybe they've had massive results and then they get stuck, right? And we're going to go over a lot of the things that help you break through and get rid of those things because it's just one simple tweak. It's just one simple tweak. And I used to make it so hard. And, we're our biggest critics. So I used to make it hard for myself. But as you're watching this video all the way to the end, you're going to see how I was able to, literally just retire at 25 and do all the cool things that I do and travel the world, build a 6-figure income, and, just live life. I had a guy, say, when I was in the beginning stages building my business, I had him say, what's $3,000 a month? I make way more than that. Okay. The difference is I have time freedom. It may not be nothing to you. 10 grand may not be nothing to you. But I'm telling you this, at 10 grand a month with no debt and no boss, I'm my own boss. It's significant. It's extraordinary. Nobody can beat that. You run your own race, so don't compare yourself to anybody else, all right? That's the main thing, too. People like to compare themselves and get all wrapped up in the hype, right? We're not about any hype. I'm going to show you and share my screen what I have for you in this free training. And I'm telling you, these are some gold nuggets. So you want to write these down, all right? Let me share my screen with you. And the viewers are going up. It's crazy. It's blowing my mind. And we're just getting started. All right. Let me make sure that you can see me. You can see my screen. Okay. Let me see here. And booyah. Now, my face may be just a little bit laggy because of this camera here. but I want you to be able to see me, okay? Even if it's just a little bit laggy. All right, so how to get unstuck in your business. There are so many people out there building a business, and like I said, they get stuck. Okay, this training is free, it's live, so utilize it while you can. Okay, and it's going to be very powerful, and you're going to have some mental shift, and I believe it can happen for you because it happened for me, and it happened for thousands of other people that are affiliated with me or in my business, or who have been coached by me. And this is literally the breakthrough. Okay, just like that. And so I'm gonna be going back and forth. Well, you can't really see it, so it's okay. He makes room for your gifts and puts you before a great man. Now, I really love that. I don't really know what verse in the Bible it came from or where exactly it came from, but I believe it's true. Now, when you have a gift and you are just so great at it and you believe in that, even if you haven't had a lot of exposure, right? And you have faith in it, he puts you before great men, right? So you can shine, so you can thrive. And that's why you're on this training. That's exactly why you're here. You were here, you're placed on this training for a reason. So I want you to really just open yourself up to receive. So whatever it is that you were supposed to get from this training, you can literally, you can receive it. Okay? Just open yourself up to learn. Yeah, you know what? Rich people learn and grow. Broke people think they already know. Isn't that cool? All right, so let's get to it. All right, too smart. You're too smart. All right, I just said, you know, the people, rich people learn and grow. Broke people think they already know. Now, I'm not calling you broke. Broke is a mindset. Okay. Now, let's just say you're stuck in your business. Most of the time, you're too smart. Right? You know too much. And what I mean, there's a lot of information out there, and some people tend, because this used to be me, some people tend to get all this information or buy these products and dive into the content, and they don't take any action. And the most action, taking no action is still an action, remember that. But the most action you can do is not by going through all these trainings and content, is to pause what you're learning and then apply it. So whatever strategy or whatever you're being taught in your current business, you need to go through that, pause it, learn, apply, and teach. You need to learn it, you need to apply it, the application, right? The understanding, the application, and then can you teach it to somebody else? All right. You study long, you study wrong. I don't know if you ever heard that, but it's pretty much right. I mean, you need to study, you need to actually know so you can make an informed decision. But when you start to second guess and not be confident in your answer, you're studying long and you're studying wrong. Paralysis by overanalysis. You overthink. What are you overthinking? It's not that hard. Just build your business, get people in, and get money, right? It's really just how it goes. You get people into your business. Now, some people lack a mentor. Some people lack a training system, a marketing system, because it's not all about just talking to your friends and family, right? There's actually a way to market. There's actually a way to market. This is 2015, and this industry of the internet, the internet has its own industry. It's beast. And there's so many things that you can do with it when you learn how to leverage it and use it as actual leverage. So this is you, then you use the internet to leverage yourself. All right. So simplicity is key. You keep everything simple. And I had a girl tell me, you know, she couldn't. I can't do it. All right. I can't do that. I don't want to do it. Okay. Well, how bad do you want to be successful? Right? You can get a job, or you can continue to build your own business and stop making excuses, because that's really what it boils down to. You know, there's no such thing as limitation. There's no such thing as I can't. It's more like you won't. All right. What are you willing to do? Get rid of that limitation. All right. So headlines. Headlines are super powerful because they do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. Now, say you had a very powerful headline like the one I had on here, how to get unstuck in your business, how to get more signups fast, how to get more money now, okay? How to, what's the other one I have here? How to build your business on autopilot. Now, there's some people that don't have the right mindset, which has them stuck, and they don't understand. So scrolling through Facebook and posting on people's posts and liking it, that is not building your business, right? You need to attract people to you. You need to be catchy. You need to be attractive, right? And most of the time it eliminates the strong arm. Okay, now you're here, you're watching this because you're about business. Maybe you're stuck in your business. It doesn't matter if you're at zero or if you're at $14,000 a month. Stuck is stuck. Nobody ever wants to be stuck, right? And then all it is one little mental shift that you got to do to realize I'm complacent. Now let's go here. All right, let's use the leverage. Okay. Now, when you have the headlines, it breaks down a level of a barrier. Okay, so let's say, let's go more into detail to that. So let's say I have these dreads here, okay? And a person who has a perm in their head, let me clear that up. A person that has a relaxer in their hair has straight hair, all right? Versus a person who has natural hair. And the barrier would be, if I'm trying to get a person with straight hair to go natural, to have dreads. Now the barrier is they're not natural. They don't like natural hair because they like it straight. Maybe it's inconvenience to be natural. Okay. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, these are barriers. Okay. Maybe you have a teacher who's a sixth grade teacher, and you got a kindergarten teacher. And the kindergarten teacher, it may be thinking, I have little kids. They're not going to argue with me. They are really simple. They're fun. Then you got, on the other hand, hey, I got these kids. They have a mind of their own. They're this, and this, and this. You know how they get when they're older. Okay. Now the barrier is you got to do more with kids. You follow what I'm saying? All right, let's go to the next slide. I spent enough time on that. Now, everybody wants the strategy. Everybody wants the game plan. You're searching on every training. Look, there's a million strategies. There's a million and one things that you can do to market your business. Okay, you don't have to be pounding the phone. This stuff works because it's something about tonality and personalization. Like the call is personal, but when you apply and use the internet, or when you use YouTube, or when you use Instagram, when you use Bing and Twitter, like these different platforms, you can advertise and market in a way that there's millions of people who see you. Okay. But the thing is, you have to find your own. You got to find what works for you. Now, I decided that I was going to take over, social media because it worked for me. I was already using social media. Social media is hot. You can kind of live your life and let people see how you're doing. It's social proof that what you're speaking is true. Okay, now there's some other people who do list building and funnels and all of that stuff. And those things, you have to have that stuff in place. Don't get me wrong. But you stick to one thing and then you master it. So if you want to master YouTube videos, you better make a video or two a day. Okay. If you want to master social media, you need to find a way to get your content viral. Okay. Now you do it, and you do it daily. Consistently. You don't need to be blogging and then making videos and then blogging and then now you're on Instagram. Like, find one thing and master it, and then you can incorporate other stuff together. All right. Now, the game plan, it's continued, right? Because it's not just the Instagram training and how to's. People like how to's, right? But the biggest thing is the mindset. The mindset holds it all together. It really does. And it sounds like bluff and some crap, but when you hold the state of mind where you want to be, I think that's another commission. Phone blowing up, right? When you hold, sorry about that. When you hold in your mind where you want to go. So let's say you have this business and you're at zero. When you hold in your mind like, hey, my goal in 30 days, I'm going to make $3,000 like that. Okay. In 90 days, I'm going to be at 10K. You hold the vision and where you're trying to go. And then you do that daily strategy. Even if it seems like it's not working, right? Then tweak it a little bit. But there's nothing wrong with the strategy. It's your mindset that's attracting the results to you. It's your daily efforts in that area that's attracting that result to you. It's the content that you're giving out. It's the headlines, right? It's the headlines that attract people to you. All right, you must work your mindset every single day, just like you're working that strategy. So if you're going to work, right, and you're used to going to work, you're used to logging into your computer and you're clocking in into your system, and then you do whatever you got to do at your job, right? That's your strategy. You do it every day. You know it works. You know if you clock in, you're going to get paid. You know if you clock out, you're going to get paid for that time that you were there. All right, so the same thing. If you know you need to do a blog, you know you need to do a video, and you know you need to email your list, these are every day, right? And even though you're not getting an instant result, you know that you're putting in the action to continue to build in that same direction. You follow what I'm saying? Now, there's a such thing as insanity. You're doing one thing over and over and over, expecting the same result, and it's not getting you anywhere. But that's what the small tweak is for, all right? The small tweak. So uh, it's short and sweet, baby. Short and sweet. I like to get short and sweet and to the point. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Now this stuff is super powerful. I'm telling you, I was on a training and they were teaching me stuff that the quote unquote gurus were teaching. And I was paying a lot more money for it. But it's all about what you're willing to do in order for you to get to that next level into your life and in your business. All right. And it's just like any person with a 401k. All right. It's going to take some capital in order for you to get that interest. All right. And what the mindset and the limitations make people, that makes their habits and their patterns form in a certain way. So the way you think is the way you're going to act, because your patterns are formed to do it. And what people lack and how they get stuck is those things that I said. Then they also lack a mentor, right? They lack a mentor. You may have an actual signee, right? But you don't, I mean, an actual sponsor, but you're not having an actual mentor, somebody building in the trenches with you, somebody who's already made the income that you want, somebody who's going to surround you or put you in a pond of people who are going to help you thrive, right? That's a mentor, not just, hey, go out there and talk to however many people you need to talk to and build your business. Yeah, you got to get exposure, but like I said, there's leverage and different stuff like that. So we want you to get unstuck into your business. And like I said, this is absolutely free. And it's crazy. The viewers are going up. I love it. I love it. What's crazy is that once you have that mentor, that system, and that strategy, and you know the strategy continues, right? The strategy continues beyond just the marketing. It goes into your mind. So whatever you're doing, whatever you're building, you need to engulf in that, right? And in order for you to get unstuck, you need to figure out what it is that you're doing today and then change it. Just change it. Some little small tweak. Maybe it's your language. Maybe it's your language pattern. Some people can tell when you don't believe it. When you're struggling in your business, I can tell when people are struggling in their business and they want to try to recruit me. It's like, it's so much that you can learn from me, but that's not my goal. My goal is not to recruit you right now. But the thing is, if looking to join a business and you want to join my team and you love this content that I've given you for absolutely free, you can surely click the button below. I'm not going to tell you not to join, or maybe you don't need to join because you like being stuck in your business. But it's all love here. I love everyone anyway, because I want you to prosper and actually break through. And what's crazy? I know what happened for you because you're here and you're watching this all the way to the end. We've been on this training for quite some time, and you're still watching. So that means a lot. That means you're really serious about the growth of your family and your business. Now, whatever it is that you were able to take from this, I want you to take it, run with it, receive it, and then apply those small mental tweaks into your business, into your life. All right. Now, like I said, if you're on my team, if you're on my next level mastermind team, go ahead and comment on my wall, on my timeline, or in my inbox. Let me know you got some massive value from this. If you're not on my team, if you're not one of my friends, then you know what? We should connect, or you can just click the button below and get started, and the whole system is going to tell you how you can skyrocket and get unstuck into your business right now. All right, so this is Jasmine Johnson. I'm very thankful for all the viewers that are on here and watching this, and I'm really looking forward for you to stop being right here and just skyrocket from 0 to 14K, right? And I'm telling you, it's just that small tweak. So write down whatever it is in your business that you're doing every day, your daily plan. Write it down and then kind of scale it up. Scale it up, because the only thing you're missing is visibility. People need to see you. You got to have an offer. You got to have traffic. You got to have a system. All right. And what we provide over here, I believe that you can literally plug into what I have and skyrocket if you don't have a home, right? Otherwise, my spots they fill up very quickly. So it may not be in your room anyway. So write it down and analyze it, and then tweak it. And just think, how can I get my content, how can I get my business in front of 1,000 eyes every single day? And you ask yourself that question every single day, and you'll be amazed on the shift that you'll have. And you'll be amazed at the resources you start thinking of. You start thinking of, oh, how can I do it here? Hey, I'm going to rank this video on YouTube. That'll give you a whole bunch of subscribers and a whole bunch of views, right? You just need people to see you, right? So this is Jasmine Johnson, co-founder of Jet Lifestyle. Hope you got massive, massive value from this. Comment on my FaceTime, on my timeline, or in my inbox. And I'm looking forward to see you in the next training. This is Jasmine Johnson signing out. Peace.